The Game 50 Cent rivalry, it was supposed to have ended on stage when they hugged. But because of the actions that happened prior to those festivities, right now Jimmy Henchman has been convicted and sentenced to 2 life sentences. Me and the Notification Gang would like to invite everybody to come join us Monday through Thursday, 9:20 to 10 o'clock for Morning Coffee, where we discuss the events of the prior day and also just talk mess about stuff. See you then. Hey, don't forget to check out the link of the day in the description.
You got a choice. You got talent. You got a chance, and I want to hear about your environment, what your mama didn't give you, and the white man won't give you no shot. You got a chance. Use it while you're still alive. You don't know what death is. You have no idea what death is.
BBN, Jack Frost. What's up, party people? Yeah. So Jimmy Henchman was just given 2 consecutive life sentences. For all who don't know who Jimmy Henchman is, he was actually a music exec. Yeah, he was a music exec. And there was a beef between Game and G Unit. And then the beef between the Game and G Unit. Everybody remembers that beef. Remember when 50 and Game, I think they met and they even had that shit on television. That shit was retarded. They had that shit on fucking the news. They went up on a stage, they hugged it out. There was like tons of people there. Al Sharpton was there, a ton of other people was there. I wouldn't be surprised if the governor, the mayor, everybody was there. Like, this was a big thing. I don't even get it. Anyway, so I mean, because I'm saying, like, this is usually not a... It was just really blown up, and it was really big thing, and it was wild. Anyway, he has just been given 2 consecutive life sentences for the part that he is believed to have played in the death of Lodi Mack, who was gunned down in 2009. Now, just to give a little bit of history on everything that was going on between G Unit and the Game or Jimmy Henchman, because Jimmy Henchman was managing the Game at that time. Just to give a little bit of a backstory, there was a situation where there was a shooting in front of Hot 97 offices at one time, and then there was like the offices of Violator was being shot up. Jimmy Henchman's son got slapped around by what's homeboy, the light-skinned dude? Lloyd Banks, the light-skinned dude. Jimmy Henchman's son, teenage son, got slapped around and beaten up by Lloyd Banks and a couple of other dudes. Tony Yayo's grandmom's house was shot up. Like, these dudes was really going at it. Remember when, correct me if I'm wrong. I know y'all love correcting us content creators. Correct me if I'm wrong. But remember when 50 Cent had that house and it got burned to the ground, and I think like one of his like one of his baby mamas or somebody lived there, and he was trying to get her out of the crib or whatever, and she wouldn't leave. And then all of a sudden the house got burned down. Yeah, that's believed to have been Jimmy Henchman. But just on some funny shit, imagine if that was 50 burning the house down so she gotta move out. Like, bitch, if I can't have it, nobody can. And the nigga was burning the house down so she gotta move out. Anyway, so that house got burned down. And as of yesterday, November 8th, Jimmy Henchman was sentenced to 2 life sentences for orchestrating the hit on Lodi Mack. He even had a letter. Yeah, he wrote a letter, open letter. And I'm going to read the letter here for y'all so y'all can hear what the letter is. The letter reads, "This is America. I want to apologize to my family and my support system." Jimmy Henchman told All Hip Hop. Yeah, because I think he like contacted like All Hip Hop for this. Anyway, most importantly to my son. When I asked you to intern as a 14-year-old at my office, it was because I wanted you to see your father working and have a strong role model. I wanted you to look up to brown and black people in the boardrooms rather than in the streets. I was proud of the work I was doing. I never thought when I sent you on that errand, you would be surrounded and assaulted by 50 Cent and 4 Gene Unit grown men with guns for wearing a t-shirt. My son, I want you to know today, you did nothing wrong by coming to me and letting me know what happened to you. Any child that is underage should let their parents know if they are assaulted. Sleep with a sound conscience, knowing your father is not a murderer and you are not to blame for my incarceration. This is bigger than you or me. I, too, am a casualty. When a trial isn't about fact-finding to elicit the truth and condemn the guilty, then it's not about justice. My trial was about grabbing a headline and building a prosecutor's personal career. After 3 trials for this murder, not one of the government's embellishing witnesses said that I told them to murder Lowell Fletcher. In fact, Brian McLeod, Khalil Abdul, and Jason Williams respectfully stated they never had a conversation about the murder. But even that consistent testimony would not deter credulous prosecutors from repeatedly trying this case. Even after being phone tapped by a mendacious witness, Muhammad Stewart, for 2 years, there was no evidence of a plot, conspiracy, or intent to commit murder for hire as charged. I continue to maintain my innocence. There's a sickness in this system. My trial was covered up and down. My trial was covered up and drowned out with unrelated shootings, hip-hop gang fairy tales, and non-existent rap wars that never existed. For any black man being painted into that fantasy thug culture is a lethal concoction for conviction, and the prosecutors knew this. The prevalence of this injustice was sprung up grassroots organizations to tackle systematic racism in the criminal justice system, which result in mass incarceration and wrongful convictions, disproportionately affecting black and brown people. You would think black and brown people are the ones that commit crimes. That is all I see. But this is America. Okay, so that was his letter that he wrote, obviously, to his son. I was watching a movie. I forgot what movie it is. But in the movie, I think it was like a king or something like that had sent his son to go speak to somebody that they were at war with. And they killed the son and sent back his head, something like that. So I don't know. That just reminded me of that particular situation. So it's obvious that he probably feels a way for sending his son, amongst the wolves. If you and somebody isn't in good standings, I would assume that that's not the way to do it. But how would I know? Who am I? I don't know anything about any of these dealings. That was the letter, and so Jimmy Henchman, he's 2 consecutive life sentences. Yeah, the beef that 50 and the game had is still basically going on. I guess I don't know. Anyway, let me know what y'all guys think about that. If I was inaccurate about anything, please tell me. I know, there's some of y'all love to tell me. I'm cool with that. If I was inaccurate about anything, please tell me. Maybe I'll do a video and fix it up some. All right. Anyway, like, comment, subscribe, join the notification gang. #Bronx Bombers. Let's get it. I love y'all. Take care of each other. Hug the kids for me. I haven't forgotten about you. And that's all I got on this one. I'm out. If you like this video, please hit the like and subscribe button. If you would like to help dictate the direction that this channel takes, please leave a comment. All comments are appreciated, whether positive or negative. Thank you very much and enjoy your day. And remember, positive thoughts cause for positive things to happen. Let's get it.